It's your boy Cam with Cam's Crappie Hole, YouTube fishing. For those of you guys that don't know me, which I'm pretty sure it's a lot of you guys, we've been doing this now, this YouTube thing and catching crappie guys for 11 years. Um, we're still excited. We're getting ready to start the bluegill, which is coming around the corner. So let's take this in three parts. The first part, I'm going to give you guys an update to how it has been going for me since March. Pre-spawn. Crappie Madness 2025. Today is Wednesday the 16th. I'm going to try to release this video very, very early so you guys can get this information and you can compare it to your notes, what you're doing right now, okay? Since the 1st of March, last week in February, guys, I've been on blast. I've been on Front Street, been catching crappie left and right, left and right, left and right. And a lot of you guys have seen the big boys are back in town. That's a series that I ran like 4 segments, okay? We were catching, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17-inch crappie, okay? You can go down to my channel, punch that in, Cam's Crappie Hole, big boys are back in town. You'll see some of those segments. But now, let me tell you what has happened. I'm down here in Atlanta, Georgia, aka Thump City, and we woke up this morning. Remember, we're halfway through March. Through April. We're getting ready to hit May, and it was 43 degrees this morning. It's still chilly. Okay, so the crappie are finished with their spawn. Okay, they're finished, and I know a lot of you guys. I've talked to a lot of you guys around the country. Cam, man, I'm just not catching this year. So what I did was I have a network, man. I compiled some facts, and I wanted to come here and I wanted to relay this to you guys. If you're not catching in the shallows anymore, you may have had a short pre-spawn. When I said that, spit came all out of my mouth. You may have had an early pre-spawn, all right, which is the same thing that happened to me. Even though I caught 200-300 crappie, they stopped. So what you need to do then, it's all about the water temperature. Find out what that water temperature is. They may now be staged up, getting ready on the secondary points, okay, around structure. So you may be in that in-between stage right now. Okay, they're leaving the shallows and they're getting ready for their summertime pattern. Okay, when that water temperature hits a certain temperature. So don't worry about that, guys. You're going to have to just kind of bear down and do something else. For me, I'm already getting ready for the bluegill and the shell crackers to start bedding. Some of you guys are already done started. Okay, so I noticed. You know how some of your social media, they'll send you what you were doing 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago. And I noticed this time last year, I had 30, 40 shell crackers in the basket, but they're not bedding yet. Okay? But here's the whole ordeal. You're going to have to take pictures, and then that camera is your personal secretary. It will date things and file them away from you. File them away for you, and that way you can review it the following year. Because give or take a week or so, the fish are going to do relatively the same thing that they've always done. Okay, so this is one of those videos, guys, that I'm going to show you what I've been using, how I caught my crappie, and what I'm getting ready to do here in the next week and a half, 10 days or so. Okay, now let's slow down. Well, Cam, what were you catching with? Because you got some places around the country that are still kind of cold. If I'm cold down here in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm deep in the south, some of you guys up north are just maybe getting ready to experience pre-spawn. Okay? Let me show you what I've been on fire with. If you're still pre-spawn, you're still water's temperature hadn't got up to speed yet, look, that black and chartreuse, along with that candy red diesel built hook. This right here has been absolutely murder for me. I don't know if I can say that word, so I better change it, okay? That candy red with that black and chartreuse. Guys, I have been literally on fire with this. I don't touch nothing, whether it depends on what size you're catching, from that nasty bend hook all the way to that diesel built hook, okay? That black and chartreuse with that candy red, candy apple red jig head. It has sparkle in it. This right here has caught me so many big fish. Okay? If in fact that you're running Stinger Shad, that's cool. Okay? You like running the Stinger Shad. Look, candy red with that black and chartreuse hologram flake. I'm gonna show it to you so you can see it. Diesel built hook. Okay? If you run this Stinger Shad, I mean the Stinger Shad straight tail. Okay? You got to try this. If black and chartreuse ain't working for you, take off black and chartreuse and put on black and chartreuse. See if you can see that hologram flake in there. You see that in the body? We're the only people that carry that. Okay? And listen, $45 or more gets you free shipping. Okay, so on my boat from last week of February all the way through March, I would sometimes put down that candy red with that curly tail, and I would run that John Deere green. And listen, I know that you guys are upset with me because I didn't have the John Deere green photo. My photo guy didn't come by, so I wasn't able to put it in the store. That John Deere green with that black and chartreuse hologram flake. You got to try this color. It's right down here, right below in the description. Right below this video, you're going to see the description, and I'm going to have the hyperlink to everything that you see here. Okay? So if in fact that you run the Stinger Shad, let me tell you what you do. If you're dropping down on them, or you're fishing brush, or you're fishing lily pads, and you got a long rod like you can see behind me, look, that black and chartreuse with that John Deere green jig head, that hologram flake, that diesel bill hook. Let me tell you guys something. That diesel bill hook is the sharpest crappie hook in the world. You don't have to look no further than our website, camscrappiehold.com. Okay, we got it right here. This is the sharpest crappie hook in the world. And some of you guys are still using that little boy hook. Look, let that. Some of you guys are still using, grown men using those little $29 rod and reels that you get at the big box store. Listen, fishing is what you love to do. You've been doing this since you were a little kid. Okay, invest money in yourself. Okay, well, Cam, I see your stuff and I see what you're doing. Listen, just sit back in the comforts of your own home and just watch my videos. Watch how I use my black and chartreuse. Watch how I use my diesel bill hooks. Okay, you'll see me catching with all of them. Okay, so, helicopter's flying over. Whether you want a 100 pack or whether you want a 35 pack, it's up to you. All right. And I want to say this to you: when you order, we hand pack your bags, whether 100 pack or a 35 pack. And listen, the reason why we don't pack them in those pretty design bags, because that stuff costs money. Okay, we put them in these bags, zip it up, and ship it directly to you. That's why you get so many, because we pass that savings along to you. All right, we don't have those little cute bags with all the color on them and all the design. Listen, you're trying to get this plastic in the water as fast as possible. You ain't got time for all that. You're a grown man, okay? Order your plastics, 35 or 100 pack, boom. We ship it to you, $45 or more, free shipping, and you're on the water catching. All right? So, let me tell you what's going to happen. The next 10 days, I've already seen some of the cocoons from the caterpillars. They're already up in the trees, and I've been noticing caterpillars. I'm like, hey, there's a caterpillar on my shoulder. That means the bluegills and the shellcrackers are already getting started. And by the way, congrats to you guys that are already catching. I'm jealous about that. All right. This is my simple setup, and I may show it up there in the corner when I'm catching shellcrackers. I go right to your bait and tackle store, guys, pick up some red worms, come back, that nasty bin minnow hook, I run the 1/0. I've been running that 1/0 now for 6 or 7 years. The reason why I run that 1/0 nasty bin minnow hook, either run the 22 karat gold plated, or either I run the Deadly Blood Red. You choose which one that you want. Okay, whether you want a 1/0 or whether you want a number 2, that's solely up to you. I like the 1/0. The reason why I run that big hook, guys, and you're going to see me using them on my videos, is because I don't have to dig that number 2 or that number 6 hook out of their stomach. I don't want to do that. That 1/0, all I got to do is back it right out. Boom, I'm ready to put the worm back on. Boom, I'm right back catching. While you over there with the needle nose pliers trying to get that number 6 hook out, guys, all the way down the stomach, I done caught 2 or 3 more fish. One thing I want to tell you, as long as that you're sitting up there fiddling trying to get that hook out of that shellcracker, that bluegill stomach, you're losing time on the water catching more bluegills. Okay, so let's recap. That's what this whole video is about. Cam, Second week in February, guys, I was running plastics. Okay, now the crappie, because the water temperature is starting to go up a little bit, the habits have changed. Remember, it's all about the water temperature. Okay, if in fact that you're not sure, you're working 7-8 days, you haven't had a chance to get on the water because of your wife, you're working, whatever you're doing, the kids, the family, I get that. All you have to do is tune in. Listen, hit that subscribe button and make sure you turn on the notification to receive every single release of my videos that I put out, because I'm going to give you updates on what I'm doing. So if you clue into this, listen, 80% of my homework is done online on the computer, 10% when I'm on the water. So all you got to do is tune in to the tips that I'm giving you, so that way when it's time for you to get on the water, you know exactly what to do, you know exactly what you're supposed to have. Okay, so again, look, also, you remember that Fireball Blue that we had? It's now available. Right down and below, you're going to see the hyperlink. All you got to do is just click it. You can pick up your Fireball Red again. Fireball Blue. If you want the red, I got the red. This is 5,000 pieces here for those mom and pop stores, okay? I get people say, Cam, I need to buy the bucket. How much is the bucket? Which is 30,000 pieces. Okay, you want to buy the 30,000, you want to buy the 5,000, or you just need a 100 pack, or you just need a 35 pack. It's solely up to you what you decide to do. So what is Cam doing right now? Cam is waiting. In the next, today's the 16th, Cam is waiting for those big bluegills and those shell crackers. And I'm going to film it. I'm going to let you guys see it. I already done made space in my freezer. Okay, so all you guys have to do, go by your big box store, go by your bait and tackle store, pick up some red worms. We called them red wigglers back in the day, but now they just call them red worms. Okay, and you're ready to go. I don't even use a split shot. I use the weight of that worm because I'm still running that same Cam rod and reel, the 6 foot, 6'2" or 6'6". You can see them right behind me. And I use that same rod and I'm catching. Okay, so for those of you that ordered my rods, congratulations. And also, I want to tell you guys, this is important. 2 things. If you can't make up your mind whether you want the black and chartreuse, whether you want the red, black, and chartreuse, or you want the Fireball Blue and the Fireball Red, we got the split packs. Okay, this is 100 pieces. We split them for you. Okay, Fireball Blue, Fireball Red. If you want the curly tail, right down below. You ain't got to go through. Oh, I also got to mention this. I got a lot of things to say to you guys. We got so much stuff in our main store, camscrappyhole.com. If you can't find what you're looking for, go to the search and just input it, and it'll come right up. Okay? Because there's so much stuff in there. Sometimes people call me, Cam, I need to get this, I need to get this, I need you to do my order online. And some of the stuff I can't even find. I created the stuff because we have so much stuff. We got so much stuff, guys, that we have an overflow store, Cam's Crappy Combos. For those cats that need a rod to go with their favorite reel, or you need a reel to go with your favorite rod. Okay? And also I want to show you at the back of this video, there's a red banner. You can just click that red banner. You can port back and forth between both of our stores, which, by the way, are the largest e-commerce crappie selection store in the world. Look, you ain't got to look no further. We got everything you need to get on that water and catch crappie, bluegill, shell crackers. Even besides that, I illustrate it for you. Okay, so you want a split pack? I got that right downstairs. Okay, you want the Fireball Red and the Fireball Blue? I got it in a split pack as well. Okay, in the 100 pack. Okay, you like the curly tail, you like the stinger shad, it's solely up to you. I know I'm forgetting something, but I cannot remember what I was supposed to be getting ready to say. Guys, it was important for me to come on here and just kind of show you guys exactly a recap. So if you're struggling like I am right now with the crappie, listen, don't worry about that. Let's move on to the shell crackers and the bluegill. Okay, all I do for those bluegills and shell crackers, I ride around the edges. You're going to be able to smell them, and you're going to be able to see the beds. When you see those beds, just back off. Okay, and just toss it right in there. Whether you use a bobber, it's up to you. Whether you use split shot, I don't use any of that. Okay, all I do use is red worm, and you're going to see on my next video that I release, I'm going to have those nasty bin minnow hooks, the 1/0 and the number 2s, the gold and the red. I'll be able to illustrate them to you. But I wanted to pop in here real quick and show you guys that. Listen, I'm still receiving my shipments. There's a lot of things that's going on in the world right now. I'm not here to call balls and strikes on any of that stuff. I'm just concerned with getting you guys on the water and letting you fish. I'm still shipping. Okay, my whole inventory, guys, is still John Blaze. I'm still rocking. Okay, so whatever you need, guys, I'm still shipping. You guys may go into some of these stores, they don't have their items. Listen, Cam doesn't even own a car. to let you guys know, you've been supporting me. I've been turning all my money over into getting our inventory set. So right now, my inventory is good because I sacrificed my personal preference to make sure that I was able to get the inventory that I need to help to keep shipping to you guys. Almost 10,000 orders booked and shipped. If you know somebody that uses our plastics, you know somebody that uses our diesel built hooks, you know somebody that uses our nasty bin hooks, our rod and reels, and our customer service is just like, guys, I'm cooking everybody else out there. Okay, so recap: diesel built hook, John Deere green, or the candy red. You need these in your tackle box with that black and chartreuse, whether you're running stinger shad or whether you're running curly tail. You're going to need those. Listen, go on my website. I just picked these two, and I wanted to show you guys what I'm using, what I'm on fire with, and we're getting ready for the big shell crackers. We're getting ready for the big bluegill. Okay, so stay tuned for that. You can see we're still, our inventory, we're still receiving shipment, guys. If you need a rod and reel, you need a rod by itself, you need a reel by itself, you need hooks, you need plastics, guys, I'm still on fire. Okay, so if you guys need me, go right down to camscrappyhole.com. You go into contact, you know how to reach me. I do a lot of orders online. I'm here. I've been here, guys, for 11 years. And listen, you know that old saying, fishermen always got a story to tell. I caught a fish this big. Listen, go to my channel. I'm documenting. You can sit back in the comforts of your own home and watch my videos. This is what I do. Okay? So, until next time, guys, listen, keep those hooks wet, keep those lines tight. This is your boy Cam from Cam's Crappie Hole, and we'll see you on the next turn. Yank! For those of you guys that don't know, I'm going to show you how to port from between the two largest e-commerce crappie and panfish stores in the world, okay, without having to put in your URL and do all that stuff. Okay, you see that red banner down at the bottom? It's either at the top or it's either at the bottom. Okay, right now I'm on camscrappyhole.com. You can see the slideshow going on. Okay, I'm going to show you two things: how to port between both of our stores with just one click of a button. Then I'm going to show you how to sign up for our email list, which is very, very simple, and all this stuff is free. Okay, so again, I'm on camscrappyhole.com right now. Right, you see that red banner right there? All you got to do is just click it. When you click that red banner, look, I'm at Cam's Crappie Combos. On Cam's Crappie Combos, if you want a pole just for your favorite rod, for your favorite reel, or you need a reel for your favorite rod, okay, you just pop right over to Cam's Crappie Combos. Okay, we have more selection of kits in Cam's Crappie Combos as well. Look, there's that red banner again. You see that? Okay, so to click back to camscrappyhole.com, look, click that red banner. Boom, you're right back at camscrappyhole.com. Okay, now to sign up for our email list, we send out discount codes that are time sensitive. We send them out probably 2 or 3 times a week, so it's free. It's worth your while to go into our store and just put in your email address and just punch enter. Okay, camscrappyhole.com, the same thing applies to Cam's Crappie Combos. Go all the way down to the bottom when the store opens up. You see that? This is just the first page. Right there, right above that last video, you'll see this right here. Let me see if I can put it up there. All you have to do is, it says sign up for our mailing list. Just put in your email address and then press that red block. Boom, that's all you have to do. Okay, for Cam's Crappie Combos, look. Let's go back to Cam's Crappie Combos. There's that red banner at the top again, right? You see that? Scroll all the way down to the bottom. Look. All the way down to the bottom, and it says subscribe to our mailing list. All you have to do, guys, put in your email address right there in the yellow and hit subscribe. Simple as that. Let's get to the video. Yank!